So I was born in Surrey, and then within a few months, my dad bought the lease of this building, which was the Chinese Takeaway, and that was 1976.
我72年嚟英國，咁啊76年咧就嚟到呢個 Hadley 就做呢間中國外賣店，就即係做咗好耐啦。但係佢出邊咧就成日嘅治安就唔係幾好，成日都打交嘅咁樣。後尾同埋做外賣檔又辛苦，後尾個仔大咗之後咧，我哋不如唔好做外賣檔啦，你自己中意做咩就做咩，我俾咗你就後尾個仔就轉咗做呢個洗衣鋪咁樣咯。
I grew up in Haggerston in Hackney, and it's sort of become my home, and that's where I feel that I belong. When I sort of first started as a dry cleaner, I wanted to be as good as other dry cleaners. I was looking through the windows and how they run, and like I wanted to be like them. I spent a lot of times in the Chinese Takeaway. I felt like quite responsible because I grew up here and all my customers is everyone that I know. So every time they give me an item of clothing, you know, I would treat it as my own, like something that's precious that someone gives you. I think a lot of it's my attention to care and sort of my upbringing that helped me feel that that is the service that I wanted to provide to people. Initially, I took a few courses on how to spot clothes and how to sort of work, but a lot of it was actually just physically working in the shop and learning and how to do it. Even though we didn't have competitors, the area was still sort of up and coming. It was really tough for us for about 10 years. We didn't have any customers, and I felt that I felt it was something that I did wrong, but actually the area wasn't ready yet. And I think with sort of the gentrification changed and stuff, and then business started to pick up, and we had a lot of design studios fashion studios that were just really quite close to the shop, and they started to use us. Yeah, so now I think from there I've learned how to sort of like really do it, and in my own sort of way of cleaning. This is a spotting table. So what happens with this is that we, when garments come in, we would check the stains, and it works something like acids and alkalines. These chemicals would break up the stains if I know what they are, and then once you clean out, to remove the stains, and then it goes into the dry cleaning machine to be cleaned. And then once the clothes come out, we take it in here and have it sort of pressed, and you can see all the clothes have been pressed, and it's just there. When we decided to refurbish and redevelop the building, that it came to a point when I wanted like a shop that belonged to me. Through the years, I learned a lot of tricks on how to look after clothes, and I believed in sustainability. I think it was grounded to me when my dad wrapped everything in cling film, because we worked so hard to earn these things that we didn't want it sort of like damaged. So it was about sort of protecting. It's like everything had to be sustained. It's not like fast fashion where we had to appreciate everything, all that hard work. And we always felt that if you looked after your own clothes, you would respect it more. So then we brought in brushes, and we wanted to show our loyal customers how, or any customer, or to know how to clean and what would be the best way to prolong the life of their precious garments. My dad said he worked so hard to come here and to do everything, and he didn't want me to go back to his footsteps. Me and my wife, Fran decided that let's do a lifestyle store. Because this is actual copy of my hat. First items I did was a poster, and it was just showing people how important to know what the symbols were, like if it was washable, if it was hangable, how to hang. And then I did it in more of a humorous way, is to incorporate sort of like Chinese characters into sort of the print. It was a shop that showed my roots, like my East London heritage, and to mix with my sort of East Asia heritage. It made me who I am. A lot of the prints here are sort of eureka moments that Fran and I, we think of well, we just have a chat, a conversation, and they come up.
We like to do things all together, have a discussion together. So Tony, the one, he's more creative person. So I'm more strategist. So we both literally we have one good side of it. So we both combine to make things happen.
So why is it double happiness? Is because in Chinese, happiness is written like that. But then when it's double happiness is when you put two happinesses together. And that symbolizes sort of like weddings and I guess togetherness. The lifestyle store and the prints that we did was just about showing how we miss home, and also we're really proud of our roots. I think a lot of sort of the Southeast Asian communities noticed what we were doing and reached out. And we sort of found that there was actually a really big community that needed, I think, connecting. We all missed home. All parts of us have, during the lockdowns, were suffering from some kind of Asian hate. And I think during that time when we did these events, it became a little place where people could come home and we could connect our friends together, and something that I spent a lifetime trying to look for, because growing up here, I always felt that I was British and from East End, but I always felt that there was something missing. And by doing these projects that we did, we got connected, and I felt there was a more sense of a lot of belonging. And I think for me, it was a lifetime trying to find that. And being a part of a community, we used our window to provide a bit of art and sort of colour for people to walk past by. I felt that I found my place by the last sort of couple of years, and I'm quite proud that it happened.